showtime! Don't look like cowboy boots. Oh. Rock and roll you're playing. Surrey country rhythm and blues. You're singing a song about making love to your drummer. Gay guitar pickers don't turn me on. Do you happen to know any old Hank Williams song? 'Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. I should have died out a long time before. Oh, boy. Diddy on a dinosaur. Here's my hats. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to your only weekly video fantasy football podcast. This ain't no Hell's Kitchen no more. This is the park's finest fantasy football league. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I am, of course, your host, Connor Matthews. Hey there, old mama. Old mama's back in the pack house now. Putting old ice on mama. Hey, it's week 2 here in the park's finest. We had ourselves quite a doozy in week 2. Oh, yeah. Drinking myself a Mike's Harder. It's harder, okay? It's way hardcore. If you're not hardcore, no, you're not hardcore. But if you live hardcore, exactly, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is good. Week 2, baby. Week 2. Oh, I don't know if you see my co-host, John. Oh, Johnny, huh? With his hat. You look good. Oh, Johnny, he's 2-0, baby. Good job, old John. Greatest fantasy football league of all the times. Left that part out, huh? Not good. See if this works. I was trying to see if I can get this to work here. And I can. Yes. Excellent. We move on to blowouts of the week. Blowout of the week, we're going to go pretty quick, although we have 2 barn burners, 2 absolute beasts in the park's finest. A 1-time champ versus a 3-time champ. And the 1-time champ has one of the best regular season records of all the times and also a damn good playoff record. It is the Bazooka Sharks versus the Major League Rainmaker. Going into this one, projections were clearly wrong. The Bazooka Sharks ended up winning 202.36 to 140.8. Yeah. Player of the game was Amon St. Ron by 1 point with 43.5. Those fucking Lions just kept throwing. Malik Neighbors had 42. Really, the Bazooka Sharks didn't deserve to win. Hunter Henry with 2, $10 or $15 rather. Hollywood Browns 8 points for $25, and then the Packers D didn't play. Travis Hunter continues to disappoint, and I keep struggling with this stupid little mouse thing. It's not really a mouse now, is it? Drake May had 30. That's pretty much the highlight there. Monday didn't go as planned. Sutton, for some reason, left his ball in Denver. Smokey. Hey, Smokey. Hey, I'm looking for a Smokey Magpot. I'm looking for a Smokey Magpot. Oh, found him right there. 22 points. Hell of a play. He's got the best tight end in the league with 21. Sweet Jesus, that tight end premium. We're going to have to talk later. Matt Prater with 14 and 21 from the D. Normally you get those numbers and things go your way, but this week it just didn't happen. I'll check the bench real quick before I go here. Bench is fine. We move on to this week's Dick Chicken Bowl. Now, I didn't really go over the bowls, so I don't even know, dude. I gotta go to scores here. To scores. Nope, not to scores. See, you're fucking up, Matt. You're fucking up, man. You know, you got all these people waiting on you. All right, that's game of the week. Holy crap. Okay. That one's pretty shitty. That one's close. That one's pretty close there. We'll go with this one with the Dick Chicken Bowl. Huh? We got a new name. No. Puka Nakua Matata. Nakua Matata versus the winning team. Ha! Not this week, Anthony. You lose. We just got to make this a point. Nakua Matata won with no quarterback. I mean, 8 points from Burrow. He gone 3 months. Even if she played her backup, he gone. Got cute before the game and picked up Penix and got 3. That's some bad QB numbers. Lamar Jackson had all that is like times 3 for 1 on the winning side. This week's player of the game here, was it Puka Nakua? For Nakua Matata. Nakua Mitata. Anthony, it still says you have a 1% chance to win. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. That was player of the game. The final score was Nakua Matata 162.88 to 147.48 now. On the losing side, Gibbs had 33. Lamar Jackson had 33. Gibbs actually had 29. I need to read. These are the Jey Uso Yeet glasses. Yeet, yeet, yeet. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. Yeah, there's not too much going on there on the losing side. Not surprised with old Anthony on the helm, huh? He left Ramondre on the bench. Can't blame him. He probably have him this time. And left Jennings on the bench, huh? Eh? Played Diggs. Not good. Shelby got 2 from Shakura and 3 from Hawkinson, but then got 20, 34, 25 from Nakua, McMillan, and Warren, respectively, with 23 from that goddamn kicker, Brandon Aubrey. I don't care if the Texas fan likes Brandon Aubrey. I don't. I hate him and he stinks. Oh, boy. Fuck that guy. I'm getting him next year. All right. Cool. This week's Dick Chicken Bowl, it's in the books, yo. This week's Dick Chicken Bowl, it's in the books. We move on to this week's Liquor Store Hot Dog Bowl, man. We're going to go with this one because this one right here was low scoring. And show me them TDs versus Matt's my homie. You are my homie, but you lost this week. 122.24 to 130.06. And show me them TDs, a.k.a. Texas fam. 2-0. Oh, hell yeah. Atta boy, Jeff. Atta fucking boy. Come out there, you beat the Bazooka Sharks. Nobody cares. I hate you for it. But then you beat Match My Homie. That's cool. It's cool. More of those. Less than last week. This week's player of the game here. Let's see here. Well, what? Don't even. I'm about to skip this whole game. It was 1 point. The defense for the Lions. And Jeff just continues to flush through defenses. Player of the game, McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels with no Mick. Just the Daniels. Losing side. Whoa. Oh, boy, I forgot about the chief. Tribal chief there. Mama! Hey, Mama! Why don't you go get me old natty light there, mama, back in the pack out now. Now, Patrick Mahomes was the player of the game. On the winning side, 3 from Derrick Henry, and he still got a win. That's not going to happen very often. 8 from Brown. Trade alert! Trade alert! I might send you a couple trades, huh? For old A.J. Brown, try and rip you off. Eh? Chisholm, Okanakanahu with 10 now. Let's see on the bench here. What the losing side do on the bench, and why can't I figure out this motherfucker here? Jesus. Jeff did a pretty good job at managing, just left Cup on the bench with 18. On the losing side, I already told you what I thought was player of the game. Connor with 14, 6 from London, that's a letdown. 11 from Metcalf, got quite the receiving core, letting him down, predominantly Judy. And of course Myers frickin' showed out. Old Jabucky Myers, god damn it, I love that guy. This week's liquor store hot dog bowl. $2. Mama, hi, wait, welcome back. You're still here to your only weekly video fantasy football podcast, Park's finest fantasy football league, the greatest fantasy football league of all times. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome, because we move on to my personal favorite bowl game, Texas Chili Bowl. Texas Chili Bowl here, folks. So I know what's game of the week. I think Jackson's about to walk in, that little rascal. So that's game of the week. We for show. We got that one there. We got that one there. All right, we're gonna go with the 200. All right, this week's Texas Chili Bowl featured one of my least favorite teams, Trevion My Henderson versus Salsa No Bueno. Trevion My Henderson won in this week's Texas Chili Bowl. 178.62 to 149.62. This week's player of the game was Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft with 34. On the winning side, Hurts had 12, 8 from Henderson, being a disappointment, 22 from Irving, all that volume, my boy. Christian McCaffrey with 29, gosh, I love that guy. 26 from Buffalo's D, and Ronnie frickin' just says goodnight. Nobody left on the bench to anything relevant, really? Although you might have been able to win the game. Let's see here. I believe they're locked out. Are you locked out? Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, buddy. I love you. I don't know what's going on out there. Texas Chili Bowl. Well, folks, Texas Chili Bowl had 10 from Rogers on the losing side. Salsa No Bueno. 24 from Chuba Hubbard. We had 15 from the Niners D. And yeah, you might have been able to win that. I don't want to do math. But this week's Texas Chili Bowl is in the books. Hey, buddy. Don't touch that. Don't touch the camera. Don't do it. You can't see it, folks, but Jackson is live behind the camera, scaring the hell out of me that he's going to press a button. Don't do it. Don't do it with your big old smile. Don't do it. Yeah, go get that snack. That a baby. Yeah. We move on to this week's Sacramento, California Mega Bowl. Folks, I can't highlight this enough. Sacramento, California Mega Bowl. It's right here, folks. This is it. This is it. No. Love isn't always on time. Oh, whoa. We had the lowest scoring team. Team Beano 18, who refuses to change his name, versus Team Brandon Sims 11, who also refuses to change his name. And now Jackson is right behind the camera again, And Warrior's going to do that, but he's also giving me a bunch of confidence. Team Beano 18 from lowest top scorer 207 to Team Brandon Sims 177.74. And Brandon, if you had set your lineup last week and actually put any damn thought in it, you probably would have won. You probably would have won, Brandon, but you didn't. And you know what happens to people in this league when they don't set their damn lineup, Brandon? Do you? You know what happens? Mr. Oh yeah, I'm going to see you at dinner the night before the draft. And then I'm not going to fucking draft the next day. And I'm going to tell you I'm going to draft. And I'm going to say, hey, sorry I missed the draft even though I told you. You just made the list, Brandon. You just made the list. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice clip. Yeah. Brandon Sims. Right there, Brandon. Right there. Yeah, Jackson, you tell him. You say, you just made the list, Brandon. You just made the list. Get over here. You just made the list, Brandon. You just made the list. Yeah. And you also lost 207.82 to 177.74 now. In this week's Sacramento, California fucking Mega Bowl. Whoa. This week's player of the game was James Cook's. Nope. Jamar Chase's 42 on the losing side. Losing side got 14 from Allen, 2 from... You started the Niners backup, Robinson. I want to say Bijan, but it's Brian. He's the less good running back with the last name Robinson starting with a B. You fucking moron. We got Taylor with 41.20. Brandon, you're not a moron, but that shit fucking kind of pisses me off. 28 from the D, 25 from Adams. I guess you couldn't have started Judkins, but you're going to start him next week with 13. That guy was a lot better than expected there. Oh boy, easy there. A lot of programs on here. On the winning side, we had Bo Nix with 26, 17 from Jacobs. Talked about Cook. Old Nico starting slow with 14. 26 from the Ferg. I knew he was back, baby. The Ferg is fucking back, yo. Did he not score a touchdown? 9 receptions for 78 yards. It's 26. This league is broken. Williams with 30. I fucked that premium up. You guys better be on that shit, because if you got a good tight end, he's going to carry you to the chip. You know what I'm saying? He's going to carry you to the chip. On the bench, we had Rome Ozunaze on the bench, but it didn't matter. Brad was just padding stats. Brad, you crazy. 1-1. Wish you were 0-2. Screw you and your 4 wins. On to game of the week. Just so Shelby can hear me say it. Nakuna Matata. Classic. All right. We got this gentleman right here going up against none your business. The birthday boy himself. John, take a bow. Well done, John. Well done. I'm curious, how's your birthday been so far? Well said, John. Well said. Big words from a big man. Oh, boy. Anyway, old Raider Dave over here. Raider Dave! John bleeds silver and black, and John will rise again. Happy birthday, buddy. Because you won 151.10 to 149.04 to none your business. It's none your business, jackass. None your business. Yeah, that's, Mike's hard, huh? It'll fucking get ya. We got 22 points from Jackson Smith. Look at your boy there. On the bench is your player of the game, Golf, with 46. But John found a way anyway. Baker Mayfield's 23. Robinson's 28. Williams 13. Fucking Tyreek Hill showed up. Okay, I see. Mark Andrews with 3. On the losing side, we had 15. And it looks like you didn't really have any help on the bench there. Did you have a receiver get less than that? Nope. I believe you're the most efficient manager because you're a badass. And I hate you, Danny. I hate you with a passion, Danny. I hate you. Prescott with 25, 23 from CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, this game's in the books, folks, I tell you what. But I realized that there's these little trusty little things because the best manager this week actually goes out to Grouch I Am, none of your business. He set a perfect lineup. The best possible score he could get was still less than John's. Worst manager was John. He had a 74% possible lineup and fucked that shit up and still won anyway. We're not going to talk about biggest blowout because that shit's not cool. Narrowest victory is Captain Hindsight. We already talked about that. Highest scorer, B. Noel 18. Stupid fucking name. Hate it. Lowest scorer, Matt's my homie. You are my homie, but you're the lowest scorer. Let's see here. Madhouse 22. The Bazooka Sharks. This week's overachiever. I'll take that shit all day. We got blow expectations. Matt's my homie was projected at 167. What a loser. I'm just kidding. I love you, buddy. QB of the week was Lamar. Taylor was the running back. Mont St. Ron was the receiver. Tucker Kraft. Brandon Aubrey. Fuck him. 28 from the Ravens D. Bench warmer of the week was John's Golf. And fucking number 2 was Kenneth Walker on the Bazooka Sharks. Like, shit just got crazy around here, folks, you know? Tell you what, we're going to go to this standings here. Assuming they're there. We got Trevion My Henderson, Nuka Matata, Raider Dave, and Show Me Them TDs at 2-0. Log jammed at 1-1 apiece is the Bazooka Sharks. Beanole 18, stupid name. Winning team, Matt's my homie. And at 0-2, at a log jam, 4 0-2s here. We got Salsa No Bueno, Brandon Sims 11, stupid name. The Major League Rainmaker, and None Ya Business at 0-2. Folks, we are closing out here. We are closing out like something that closes out. I tell you what.